The military is near and dear to my heart. My dad and uncles all served in World War II or right after. My sister was career Air Force, and our daughter is a naval aviator. So while I didn't serve myself, I do have some insight into the sacrifices that you've all made and are making. And so I'll start by saying thank you for your service. If you're listening here, you must be thinking about what's next for you. Perhaps you're separating from the service and hoping an MBA can provide a smooth transition into civilian life. Or maybe you're pausing your active service to get an MBA to boost your military career. The good news is that business schools understand and appreciate your work and sacrifices too. The traits of a successful military service member will also help lead to success in business school and beyond. Leadership, the ability to work and make decisions under pressure, and teamwork. I spent 13 years on the MIT Sloan Admissions Committee, and we all wanted to read military files and interview those candidates. Why? Think about it. You've been responsible for large teams and millions of dollars of equipment. You've had leadership opportunities that would have taken you years to get in the civilian world. You've done interesting work and made real impact. Schools want to hear about that, and they want to have you in their classes. So, how can you best capitalize on these traits to present yourself as a standout MBA candidate? The MBA application process generally begins with school research, and the best place for you to start is by reaching out to the veterans clubs at your target schools. They're a terrific resource. They will give you the inside scoop on what the school is like and how supportive it is of military students. And they can also give you a window into the admissions process. Most MBA programs have staff dedicated to working with veterans, so be sure to reach out to them and don't forget to ask about the Yellow Ribbon program. Many programs also waive the application fee for military candidates, which could save you a bundle. Here are a few things to keep in mind as you navigate the application process. Committees review all applications on a holistic basis with a focus on academics, work, leadership and community service, recommendations, and essays. But remember, each of these is just one data point. While it's great to be solid across those metrics, sometimes the best applicants have peaks and valleys, and that's okay. Here's a breakdown of MBA applications. The first things schools look at are your undergraduate GPA and test scores, either the GRE or the GMAT. Schools are fully agnostic to which one you take. These numbers are important for two reasons. First, schools need you can cut the mustard in the core and beyond. And just as rank matters in the military, MBA school rankings are important. Schools don't want to take candidates who will bring down their average numbers. While there's nothing you can do to change your GPA now, there are ways you can mitigate a less than stellar GPA. Admissions committees can be a little forgiving of a slightly lower GPA for a vet. They know if you are a ROTC student or an academy grad, you had a lot of other graduation requirements and obligations beyond the classroom. That said, if you don't have a great GPA, spend time studying for the GRE or GMAT to ensure your test scores are solid. In the military, your ribbons and stripes tell other service members a lot about your achievements. Civilians rely on their resumes to tell their work histories. Make sure your military work resonates with civilian admissions committees and isn't full of military jargon. However, I do recommend that you use your actual military titles. Not sure where to start? Review your evaluations to get a good sense of the achievements you should highlight on your resume, and then reframe them for civilian readers. Keep in mind the things schools value: success, teamwork, and leadership. Military resumes are often light on quant experience. If you had budgetary responsibility or you did forecasting or any type of other quantitative work, be sure to note that. Leadership and community work is where most military candidates really stand out. It's likely that you've earned leadership responsibilities in the military that would have taken many more years to achieve in private industry. Don't be afraid to use this to your advantage. After all, MBA programs are designed to train cohorts of business leaders. Throughout your service, and perhaps even in college, you are probably responsible for training new recruits or more junior officers, in addition to being responsible for expensive equipment and supplies. Be sure to mention any formal or informal mentoring you have done and articulate in your writing how you can influence others without just relying on your rank to do so. Many deployed military members also do volunteer work with their local communities, domestically and abroad. And these experiences can provide great examples to help schools see a different side of you and for you to show your ability to work with all different types of people. Business schools prefer recommendations from your current or former direct supervisors, those who can speak directly to your work and how you measure up versus your peers. These letters really can make or break your chances of success. At MIT, I read many letters that helped move a candidate from the ding pile to the interview pile, where they had the chance to really sell themselves to the interviewer. While you can't write your own letter, you can and should prepare your recommenders by sharing things you'd like them to highlight. I suggest giving them bullets so they can't just cut and paste into your letters. Let them know why you want to earn an MBA and how your target schools can help you achieve your goals. Essays are the component of your application that is fully under your control, and this is where military candidates can stand out because you can pick the stories you will share. Given the nature of your work, military applicants can come across as overly serious, but don't be afraid to show your human side and personality in your writing. You likely have some really interesting stories that can make your essays pop. You may never want to appear vulnerable in the military, but showing that side of yourself in your essays can make you much more relatable. And finally, don't be shy about citing your accomplishments in your written applications and in your interviews. Most of the military candidates I encountered at Sloan and work with at Stratus are incredibly accomplished, but they can be overly humble, and I understand that comes with the job. While you don't want to come across as a blowhard, now is not the time to downplay your skills and accomplishments. If you're looking for help in navigating the complex and competitive MBA application landscape, reach out to me or one of my colleagues for a free 30-minute consultation. I wish you the best of luck on your MBA journey. Once again, thank you for the sacrifices you've made for our country.